A $43 million game of chicken. On one end, 17,000 plus crypto dorks attempting to buy a rare copy of the Constitution. On the other end, an old rich white guy. So who blinked first? Turns out the initial undisclosed winner was none other than hedge fund billionaire Citadel CEO Ken Griffin. Well, of course it was. Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Griffin, aptly named after a creature/monster mashup of various animals, benevolently plans to loan the document to the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art in Bentonville, Arkansas, founded by Walmart heiress Alice Walton. Nothing to see here, folks. Rich people helping rich people, that's all. I think they call that the Matthews effect, but I digress. So if Griffin was the winner, then by definition, we, the people, were the big losers. With full disclosure, I was one of those self-proclaimed crypto dorks who found themselves on the receiving end of failure. I was actually in the hospital ER at the time, in the process of being admitted, about to pass out, but at the same time, simultaneously glued to YouTube. I thought we had it. Brooke Lampley, chairman and worldwide head of sales for Global Fine Art at Sotheby's, with a mischievous grin, was actually representing the bad guy. I'm sorry for doubting you, David Schrader, head of private sales for Contemporary Art New York. Now, in her defense, she did set up a Twitter account that evening and tweet, "This is the real point. At Constitution DAO made history last night and will be back for more. And next time, maybe with me." Wink. Also, her signature grin is in her profile picture. It's hard not to like her. Okay, so back to the main feature, winners and losers. Loser, we the people. Web3, crypto, DAOs, decentralization. Winner, the establishment, corporate America, status quo, the 1% of the 1%, fiat currency, centralization. But what if the biggest loser was in fact the winner? And obviously vice versa. What if this blatant bullying attempt by the old guard and old money, no doubt, was tantamount to a last stand? Instead of "I'll show you, upstart little shits," what if the last laugh is on the man who overpaid because the document last sold for $165,000 in 1988, and essentially in doing so funded the world's greatest publicity and awareness campaign for DAOs, crypto, Web3, and we the people. As his identity was revealed, he wasn't lauded as a generous philanthropist and unconditional supporter of understanding US democracy and how the acts of all citizens can make a difference. That's the mission of the Sellers Dorothy Tapper Goldman Foundation, but instead rather as the classic villain in an episode of Scooby-Doo. "And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids." I was so pissed when I found out we lost. I say we, even though my ownership was less than 0.01% of supply, which is still ridiculously cooler than zero. But I'm not so pissed anymore. We live to fight another day. Funds intact. A fully refundable $43 million admission ticket to the big leagues. Viva la revolución! Sleep with one eye open, Blofeld.